welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. If you're watching this, yeah, it's my first video. Welcome. So I will be telling the story of how I met Vic Fuentes at When We Were Young Fest 2022, which is kind of crazy because that was actually 2 years ago, which is really, really crazy because like, that's just so crazy, is it not? Like 2 years, that's crazy as fuck. Like, also that was the year the fucking, it got canceled. Basically, my friends and I got tickets to the first day of When We Were Young Fest. And this was, mind you, this was like when people did not think it was gonna happen. Like people were like shitting on it and they were like, no, like When We Were Young Fest is like a hoax. It's not real. It's gonna be like Fire Fest. Oh my God, I burped. So my friend and I got tickets to the first show and it got canceled. And honestly, like as someone who was there, the winds were like really bad. That's why it was canceled. It was canceled because of the wind. The wind was like literally like almost like pushing us over. Like it was like picking us up and shit. So valid as fuck. I get that. I want to zip this up. I'm like really fucking cold. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm like really, really cold. And you know what? Like fuck it. I'm gonna be the first to say it. Everyone, and I mean everyone, was preying on When We Were Young Fest downfall. Like everybody was. Nobody wanted to see When We Were Young Fest win because it was like there was this build up. Like the entire year there was this talk about this festival that was like impossible, right? And like if you know, you know, like at first it was something that just like was impossible. Like their setup was like one rotating stage or something. I'm sorry, y'all, I keep burping. I'm sorry, fuck. It was 3 stages on one like wheel or some shit and it was in a turn, and then they like changed it because they got bullied into changing it. Anyway, everyone fucking hated When We Were Young Fest. Like there was like a lot of people who just were like preying on its fucking downfall. So when the festival got canceled the first day, everyone was just like yeehaw, and like no one really was, but people were kind of just like high and mighty and fucking like, oh yeah, like the festival that was never gonna happen didn't happen because of winds. And it's like, bitch, are you here in Vegas? No, like the winds were actually bad. Like the shit was bad. Like I was getting picked up off my fucking feet by this wind. Like it was bad. Like people were like falling over, shit was like breaking. Like it was fucked up. But so it was me, my friend, and then my other friend, and then my friend's boyfriend. And all of us thought it was just not gonna happen. We were like, we kind of knew this festival just was not gonna happen. Like it just like, we should have known. We all just thought like it was not gonna happen for one reason or another. And we thought that like the wind might have been the reason, but also we were like, maybe like they just really don't have it together. I don't know, maybe. So we literally did not do shit that day. And there were like side shows. There were like bands and artists who announced like side shows and stuff. And like I wanted to go to some, but like none of the artists that were doing them were artists that I like really like would go out of my way to like see. Like I did like a lot of them, but like not enough for me to like get out of like my pit of sorrow and self-pity that I was in that day. Cause like we were all just like, my friends and I were just like, we felt like shit. We were like, man, this is like unfortunate as fuck. Me personally, I was trying to make the most out of it. Bring Me the Horizon, a band I like, announced a sideshow. I see them post on Instagram and I'm like, oh my God, I have to fucking go. Like I have to go. Like I have to fucking go because this is like the silver lining, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like yes, everything fucking sucks, but like at least, at the very fucking least, we have this. I have this. I can go back home and be like, I saw Bring Me the Horizon. Like at least, at the very fucking least. Like please, 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 please. Thank you. Like thank you very much. Like I needed this. I didn't want it. I needed it. I needed this the way a fish needs water. I was like, I fucking need this. So I see them post some cryptic shit. And I think it was like having a show, but like they were like being weird about like the location and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So I was like refreshing. My service was kind of ass in the hotel. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. They announced the venue. And so my friends and I turned to my friends, and my friends also really like Bring Me. So I'm like, no, we need to go to the venue right now. So we go to the venue because we think that by going to the venue, we're gonna have a higher chance of getting tickets. Not the case. Not the case by any means. I don't know. The world fucking hated me that day. Anyway, I make my poor fucking friends go to the venue. We're sitting out there. There's literally a line long as fuck in the venue, out the venue, wrapped around the venue, down the block from the venue. There's a line long as hell. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck how did all these emos just fucking spawn here? Where did you guys come from? Like, I know none of us have anything better to do, but like, surely one of you, at least a few of you, got fucking tickets to like, I don't know, the Katy Perry residency or some shit. Like, there's a lot to do in Vegas. Like, I mean, there's really not, but like, I don't know, there's like $13 piercings. There's like fucking, circus. I don't know. Like, really? Like, where did all of you come from? How many emos can fit into one fucking venue? Like, seriously. Like, I genuinely was like, how the fuck? First of all, Bring Me the Horizon announced this shit. Mind you, we got there and Bring Me the Horizon had announced like the venue like 15 minutes prior. I'm like, all of you fuck ass emos scurried your way on over to this fuck ass venue. Why are you all here? Why? I really thought like, oh, this will get them. Oh, we're gonna be everybody. No. You know that one SpongeBob episode where there's like the little fucking like tuna fish and they're all like meeping like in the fucking like Krusty Krab and they're like that was literally that. I was aggravated as fuck. We get there. If that was not enough suffering for the day, we got no festival. The winds are terrible. No Bring Me the Horizon tickets. Oh, well, we're not there yet, but spoiler alert, no Bring Me the Horizon tickets. But guess what? No service. There's no fucking service. Where all the tickets drop. I thought, and by going to the venue, I would have a better chance of getting tickets there or something. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was like, they announced the venue, let's fucking go. Tickets drop and immediately like there is no service. I'm like hitting up friends I'm literally calling friends who are not in Vegas, who I know are in Vegas, and I'm like, can you please try to like get tickets for me? Like, cause I know you have Wi-Fi. You got that Spectrum Wi-Fi at home. I have nothing. I have LTE and the bar is like fighting for its fucking life. The last bar is like fighting for its fucking life. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking get tickets. We don't get tickets. We go back to our hotel like a bunch of sad, wet, soggy birds, like just depressed as hell. Just like, have you seen a bird when it gets wet? Like its feathers just like it's just sappy as fuck. Like, it's just sad. Like, it's a tragic sight. Like, bitch, you can't fly. You can't do shit. Like, you are done for. You have nothing going for you. That was me and my group of friends. Genuinely. We go back to the hotel depressed as hell. That was just... And then I think we might have gambled for like 5 minutes and I was like, this shit doesn't even feel right. Like, I don't even... Let's pack it up. Let's pack it up. So we go back to the hotel. We just literally sit in our hotel. And the next day, we're leaving. Because, by the way, it was a 2-day weekend this weekend. It was a 2-day festival. Not a 2-day festival, but they had 2 days. So it was Saturday and then Sunday. They added a second day and then a third day the weekend after because of high demand. Because the demand was so high. So we are on our way back home. Because I live in California, mind you. This festival, I did not mention that. I live in California. LA is only like 4 hours away from Vegas. So it's like not that bad. Opposed to like people who like flew in from like Australia, Canada. It was annoying still for us, but like also like on the bright side, at least we're just like 4 hours away driving. Like, it's literally just a drive away. Oh, we're on our way back and we're thinking, no way is this day gonna happen. No way is the festival back on today. No way. There's just no way, because if we can't win, nobody can. If I had to suffer, all of you had to suffer. All of you with day 2 fucking tickets have to suffer. We're like, no way, none of you get to experience this festival. It's not real. It's not gonna happen. It's a fraud. It's fraudulent. It's Firefest too. It's not gonna happen. Not on my freaking watch. No, you can't be happy. You can't be happy because I wasn't happy. So you can't be happy. I did not get to see Pierce the Veil. I did not get to see MCR. So you don't either. Ha 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 ha. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you fucking can't. But guess what happened? The festival happened. We're driving. We're all sad. We check our social media, our phones. Everyone's talking about, oh, we got our wristbands, guys. We got our wristbands. We're inside. Me at the entry. Me with the security. I just got my ID check, guys. Look at me with my 21 plus wristband. Yeah. Yeah, look at me in the bathroom. Hey guys, taking photos on the merch. Yeah. And look at the stage. This is where MCR is gonna play later. Yeah. I'm here. I'm here. And you're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. I literally lost it. I lost it in this fucking car. Genuinely, I did. I'm sorry. I did. I really did. To this day, to this fucking day, I'm like, the pain that I felt that day was like no other. Seriously. I'm mad as fuck. The entire drive back home, I'm like, riddle me that. Riddle me fucking that. I'm flabbergasted. I'm at loss for words. I'm devastated. I'm upset. But we get back to LA and days pass. Maybe it's like Wednesday or something, and my friend texts me and she's like, well, she texts the group chat and she says, I think we have to go this weekend to a New Young Fest. We have to figure something out. We have to go. And me, I'm a down ass bitch. I'm like, you just tell me what we're doing. I'm there. I do not care what has to be done to make this happen. It's happening. I'm making it happen. We're doing this. I'm all in. I'm gonna pay whatever it takes. Even if I don't have the money, I'll find the money. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Okay? I am going to find a way. So I'm kind of not really financially stable at this point, but I'm like, I'll find a way. No, seriously, I'll find a way. We end up getting tickets to the next weekend. We stay at Circus Circus, which is next to the venue. I think it's not technically like the best hotel, but also like, I don't give a fuck. Like, beggars can't be choosers, all right? So I'm like, fuck it. We're staying at Circus Circus. Fuck yeah. I love Circus Circus. They have a SpongeBob right there. Have you guys been on it? Amazing. Okay, so we just get tickets to When You're Young Fest. We buy... Honestly, the tickets were not that expensive either. Just kind of crazy. I thought they'd be like a lot of money, but they weren't. They were like kind of affordable. We're like, fuck it. Third time to try. Even though technically we didn't try the second day, we would consider that a try. Let's consider it a try. Third time to try. Or third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. We go. I don't honestly remember much from that day. I remember I had a blast though, and the drinks were drinking. Like, I'm sorry. I love a good sweet drink. I'm sorry. I used to be really big about like getting to shows like really early and like being at Barricade. But honestly, like as I'm now like older, I'm like, I don't care about any of that. I'm sorry. To any like younger people watching this, like, I think you will also reach a point in your life where you're like, I don't have to be at the front. Like, now I'm like a stand in the back ass bitch. I'm like, I don't care where I'm at. Honestly, honestly, if someone were to offer me a spot at Barricade, I'd be like, no, thank you. I want to be in the back. I want to be able to leave and come back whenever I want. I want to be able to piss when I want. I want to be able to drink when I want. I am constantly going to the bar and back. I'm going to the bathroom and back. I'm going to the merch table and back. I'm talking to people. I'm talking to friends. I'm doing it all. I'm doing the whole 9 yards. Or the fuck. I am just like, I don't know. I just like being a chill ass bitch. I'm a chill ass bitch. What can I say? I'm a chill ass bitch. I'm chill as fuck. I just want to chill. I'm a Taurus moon. I want to chill. I want to be chill. I want to just drink my drink in the back. So I was drinking. I was having a good time. My friends and I were having a good time. I think Pierce the Veil went on early that day. I think Pierce the Veil went on like 3 p.m., which was pretty early for that day. And I caught their set. I don't remember who else I saw, but I saw some other people. And then at the end of the night, it was, I think like, was Paramore playing? I'm pretty sure they played also, right? I think it was like Bring Me the Horizon, Paramore, and then MCR, right? Yeah, that's like an unbelievable lineup. Like honestly, like I completely understand why like people were giving them so much shit and why everyone thought it just was like impossible and like this was like unbelievable. Because like honestly, like MCR, Paramore, and Bring Me the Horizon, like all in the same lineup, kind of crazy if you think about it. Like that's crazy as fuck. Like I kind of understand why people were shitting on them. Like I get it because it's like it does seem kind of impossible. Like truth be told, like let's just say that. Let's get that out of the way. Like it seems kind of impossible. Like it's one of those things you had to see to believe. Like I honestly wonder if like people like didn't go. Like I don't even remember seeing a lot of the band, so I'm like I wonder if like it even happened. I'm like, did it even happen? Like I was there, but like I do remember seeing like MCR and like I don't remember seeing like I remember like seeing Pierce the Veil, but that was because like I have videos. I also was not like extremely drunk. Like I was like a normal level of like drunk, but I was not like drunk. I was like very normal drunk. Like, and I don't remember, but also like I think it might just because like it was so long ago that like I just like don't remember because it was like 2 years ago. So like I'm still processing fucking this year's When You Were Young Fest. Like I don't even like think I remember from this year and I wasn't even drunk. Okay, so yes, it was Bring Me the Horizon, I think Paramore, and then MCR, or something along those lines. It was something like that. Or it was like Paramore, Bring Me, and then MCR. Something along those lines. Like, I don't remember. Before Bring Me the Horizon, there was a gap where me and my friend, my best friend, we both were really tired. And my friend felt kind of like shitty because they had drank so much. And so we were like, fuck it, the hotel's like right here. We can just go chill at the hotel for like an hour and then come back and then catch Bring Me the Horizon. So we go to the hotel, we chill out, we like charge our phones, we like rewire. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna head back because Bring Me the Horizon should be coming on soon. And I turned to my friend and I'm like, okay, let's go. And they're like, nah, Nayeli, I'm not going. And I was like, and they like Bring Me the Horizon. So I was like, you're not coming? And they were like, no, like I can't go. Like I'm tired. Like I feel like shit because I drink so much. And I was like, no, you can't do that. I was like, no, like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, you're gonna regret this. And they're like, no, like, I'll be good. Like, I'll be good. I'll go back after on my own and like, I'll catch the end of their set. And I was like, no, like, no. Like, are you sure? Like, you're gonna regret this. And they're like, no, I feel like shit. Like, I promise you, like, I'm gonna go back, like, before I bring me. And I was like, dude, like, no, like, you promise you won't fall asleep. Like, you're gonna go, right? And they're like, yeah, like, I got you. And I was like, fuck. I have no choice but to make this treacherous ass fucking journey, this trek, if you will, on my own. And I'm worried about my friend. I'm like, no, like they better see Bring Me the Horizon because like they like Bring Me the Horizon. But I go back and I'm just like, fuck, like I really hope they come back. And I'm thinking like they're not gonna come back. And also, they wanted to see MCR too. So I was like, they need to come back. Like they need to come back. And so for this year, the first year, they did this thing where if you wanted to get into pit, I don't know how that works now, but if you wanted to get into pit, you had to wait in the pit line. Basically, everyone had pit access if they wanted to. Like, you just had to wait in a long line. And so, because I think Bring Me and MCR were playing the same stage, when Bring Me was on, there was already a long ass line to get in. And it was some people who wanted it for Bring Me, but it was some people who also, mostly it was people who wanted it to get in for MCR because it was the same pit line. So I'm trying to like get in for both because I like Bring Me and MCR. And I'm in this line for Bring Me the Horizon. And it's like all the way in the back from the crowd, like all like so far. And I'm like, honestly, like I'm just going to wait in this line. Even if I don't get in for Bring Me the Horizon, that's fine. I have a chance at getting in for MCR because they're letting people in like slowly, like randomly, like very, very randomly, like groups at it, just like 5 people at a time, like super random. And so Bring Me the Horizon comes on. I'm stuck in the line. I text my friend and I'm like, hey, I'm in the line for Bring Me the Horizon / MCR. Like, just meet me back here when you come. MCR comes on. They let a good amount of people in. And then everyone obviously was like devastated because a lot of people did not make it in. And so because of this, people were just like kind of like upset and they were like, fuck, like I wanted to go in to see MCR, but they just stopped letting people in because they probably like hit their capacity. But as people come out, they let people come in. But it's very random and it was very just like not likely that we were gonna get in, but we were like, whatever. I have waited here very long. I'm just gonna stay here and see if they randomly let us in because who knows? Who fucking knows? So I'm like, I'm not going to leave because people will leave and then maybe they'll get us closer and then like maybe the security will look at us and like, you know, feel inclined to let us in. Maybe they feel bad for us. Maybe they're like, oh my god, look at these sad little pathetic fucking emos. Like whatever, I'll let them in. I'll spare them, I'll let them in. People will start to leave the line. We get kind of closer to the entry and I'm just like, bro, like we're just like a few people away. MCR is on stage. We're watching them all the way from the back in this long line. Maybe like, I don't know how long it had been, but maybe like a fourth of the way into their set. There's still like a long time to go. The security just randomly, out of nowhere, the security, mind you, had not let anybody in for a hot minute, but randomly, the security decides to let us in. Again, I was a few drinks in. I'm running. I start running, like sprinting. I have never ran. I'm a runner. Like I run like every day. I have never ran this fucking fast in my life. I literally was like, oh my god, they let us in. I could not believe they let us in. I genuinely was like, oh my god, they let us in. And I was turning to my friend. I was like, they let us in. And they're like, oh my god, I can't believe it. We go in And I like run in, and because I ran in, my friend was like left behind and was like walking into the pit. I am in the back of the crowd. I'm hopping. I'm like, oh my god, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. And I'm geeked the fuck up. I'm on cloud fucking 9. And randomly, for some reason, I never do this. I never like turn around and like look at people really. But for some reason, something like, I don't know why. Like I just felt the need to turn around. I think because I was so fucking excited and just like had like a bunch of like adrenaline. I turn around and I'm like, who is that? I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why is no one freaking out? Like, but I was like, I literally was like, Mica de Así. I was like, I literally was like, Vic Fuentes? I was like, why is, let me rub my eyes. Let me move my bangs. Oh my god, is Vic Fuentes? I was like, Vic Fuentes? Like, what the fuck? I was more shocked than like excited. I was shocked and I was confused because I was like, why is he here? Like, I know why he's there. He played. And like, of course, who does not like MCR, but I also was like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely believe to this day, me and my friend always bring this up and I'm like, it was fate. But anyway, my friend, by the way, big Pierce the Veil fan. Like, literally biggest Pierce the Veil fan. They do not care about anything. They don't like anything. They hate most things. They just don't care about things. They don't like things. But Pierce the Veil is that one thing that they're like, oh, I like that. Oh, I care about that. Like, that's the one thing I care about. So they love Pierce the Veil. They love Vic Fuentes. And they're literally still coming on into the pit. I don't know where they're at, but I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like go up to him, ask for a photo, say hi, and then like go back and see MCR because I really want to see MCR. So I literally just like walked up to him and I was like, hi, I love Pierce the Veil. May I please have a photo with you? And he was like, yes, of course. Like, he was very chill, very like dope as fuck, very epicness, like just very like easygoing. And so I took this photo with him. I'm like, thank you, sir. And he's like, you're welcome. It was something along those lines. Honestly, I don't remember. He was very chill, very nice though. I go back and I'm texting my friend and I'm sending them the fucking selfie and I'm like, dude, guess what I just read? Like, what the fuck? They finally joined me in the pit and they're like, Vic Fuentes? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I think he's like over there. They're like, oh my god, I'm so scared. Like, I really want a photo with him because I love him, but like, I'm scared. And I'm like, dude, just go. I'm like, dude, just go. And then they're like, okay. So they go and then they come back and they're like, oh my god, like, I met Vic Fuentes. They were so geeked. We were so geeked. Like, literally, we were so fucking happy. To this day, we still bring that up because we're like, bro, they hate to see us win. They hate to see us win. They hate to see us win. All we do is win no matter what. Because they hate to see us win. Because the odds were stacked against us. The odds were not in our favor. The world was against us. The first day, flop. We had to hold a big L. Flop, flop after flop after flop. We made it. We made it. We had to wait in this fuck ass line. We thought it wasn't gonna happen. They thought they wouldn't see us win. But lo and behold, we made it the fuck in. And guess who was waiting for us? Vic Fuentes. He was waiting for us. He was like, you guys won. Like, you guys did not give up. And like, look at you now. Like, you could have given up weekend 1, but no. You decided to buy your tickets for weekend 2. And we met Vic Fuentes. And like, it was just a blast. And then the MCR set was great. And then again, to this day, my friend and I always bring that up because we were like, dude, that was fate. That was literally fate because both of us love Vic Fuentes. But yeah, it was super great, super awesome, super baller, super epic. And anyway, that was my first video. Am I forgetting anything? Hope you enjoyed. What am I supposed to say? Subscribe. I'm like so out of breath. I need to put the AC on. Oh my god, I have fucking mocos. Oh my god. I'm congested. Merp as fuck. Well, yeah, subscribe. Bye. Thank you for watching. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off now. Merp. Oh my god, I look crusty as fuck. Oh my god, I look like you know when like little kids like lick their lips a lot? That's how I look right now, but it's fucking lip liner. You know? or when like or when like kids drink too much Fanta. That's how I look right now. Okay, I'm done for real. A ver.